what's going on YouTube? There's not one game series out there that can pull out atmosphere, intention better than Team Silent with Silent Hill. And you guys know this shit because apparently you guys are so intimidated by a guy by X gonna give it to you, it's gonna give it to you. Are you serious, bro? You know this nigga ain't intimidating when they gotta put a fucking retired rapper and make this nigga relevant because they know this man ain't even intimidating. What are you guys talking about? I mean, at least in the original game, this nigga was jumping over balconies. I mean, you guys act like, oh, it's so scary. Like, what's so scary about Mr. X? Because you can't do a puzzle while he's in the same room as you? Oh, that's so intimidating. Oh, my God. Nigga, you know what's so funny? That Friday the 13th portrays Jason Voorhees. Then Capcom portrays Mr. X even in their own game. And everyone knows about movie games that they don't do a good job in portraying a lot of their characters. But for some reason, Friday the 13th pulled it off. The fact that you're trying to get in the car to escape and Jason Voorhees practically can slam down on the hood. If you're hiding from him, the man can kill you through a mattress or a closet or whatever. You try to escape through a boat, the man can pull you down in the water and drown you. How the fuck does a movie game, a movie licensed game, portray their character better than how Capcom portrayed Mr. X? Like, this shit is unbelievable, bro. And the man seems so weak. You guys are scared by a guy that throws the same haymaker animation at you? Oh my God, does this man even have any other moves other than throwing that same right-handed punch over and over again? Are you serious, bro? Like, that's crazy. In that sense, Friday the 13th is a better survival horror game than Resident Evil 2 Remake, and that shit is embarrassing. And you guys know this shit, bro. You guys know this shit. The man can practically break through doors. He don't just go through them. He does if he's in rage mode, like if you fuck with him too much or grab his mama's sweater. I mean, it just made more sense, bruh. I don't understand how we went from having Mr. X going through walls, breaking through cameras when you caught him on camera, to this shit in the remake. And you guys are like, you just hate Resident Evil 2, you're not a fan. You're not a fan. Oh, yeah? You know what I'm a fan of? I'm a fan of true survival horror games. And there ain't no game series out there that does it better than Silent Hill. And we're going to give you motherfuckers some reasons as to what the fuck I'm talking about. This has nothing to do with some magical nigga chasing around a police station. That's what you niggas don't understand, bruh. Ain't no tension build up upon that shit. Fuck out of here with that garbage. Oh, the graphics suck. The gameplay, look at the fixed camera. Oh my God, you guys are valuing the games for the worst reasons. Like, this shit is disgraceful, bruh. And this game was done on PlayStation hardware, bro. But for some reason, they was still able to build tension. I remember playing, I think, this portion that they had with a demo that came out. Because I think my dad ended up buying the game for me. Fucking remarkable. Still have memories. I still get goosebumps to this part, to this day. Because of how good it is. This shit was incredible, bro. Like, even if I played this same part as a child and played Resident Evil 2 Remake as a child, I'm telling you, I would not be scared of that game. I mean, there's no action, as you guys can see, but it's building atmosphere. Just watch. This is what I'm talking about, man. There's no game that can do this shit better than Silent Hill. You fucking casual gamers. See, don't you guys love the fact that the alleyway is getting darker? The more and more that you're traveling through this alleyway, the much more terrifying it becomes. I think I even remember the music starts even getting more terrifying, building that tension amongst the player. This was some of the most terrifying shit. Like, I even still get goosebumps to this game to this day, bro. Not because I'm actually scared of it, but just the way it builds the atmosphere. See what I'm talking about? Imagine playing this shit as a little boy compared to playing that remake. I remember doing the same shit that this dude was running because I thought I was at one point gonna get attacked. Like, this shit was so scary, bro.
What is this? What's going on here?
I remember I actually cried during this part when I was young. I remember doing the same shit trying to escape these enemies. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I swear I had this feeling of hopelessness and not being able to know what I wanted to do. It was so scary. But I remember running past that area, though. I was able to get past those enemies. But I was like, oh my God, they're all over the place. At this part, you're supposed to die. You know this. Okay? But this was one of the most terrifying parts about Silent Hill. Okay? I'm telling you, there's not one game out there that did this particular part better than any other game. I swear, I think my dad ended up buying the game because of this part. Because they're like, oh, this game is amazing. Right? I was crying like a little bitch, man. Because I felt like, see, I didn't turn around as quick as he did. Because I remember I was still looking at the corpse. I was one of those dudes. I was like, oh, looking at the... I mean, it's crazy, right? Looking at the graphics compared to what we got now, right? But I was like, oh, looking at the textures, like, damn, what happened here? And all of a sudden, I get attacked from behind. And then as soon as I turn around, I'm like, oh, shit, this enemy's behind me. Dude, that was one of the most terrifying parts that I've ever had playing the demo of Silent Hill, which is also in the real game, okay? This game was so creepy, man. I remember going to, like, the school, if I remember, and how terrifying it was to know where you had to actually go. And you still got lost. Even though you had a map, you still got lost, man. It wasn't as easy as X gonna give it to you. I mean, it's so easy to navigate through that police station. The game is honestly an embarrassment, bro. It really is. If anything needs to get remade, should be this fucking masterpiece. Not that garbage-ass remake that Capcom tried to sell you without Shinji Mikami. I'm telling you, this is a real good game, man. You know, I would personally like to use my own gameplay, but it'd be hard for me to record and commentate, you know, because I don't have the video equipment to do that. But this part was truly intimidating for me, bro. Like, I was truly scared. And you guys can see, it had nothing to do with a man chasing you all over a place. It had nothing to do with that. The build of the atmosphere, the tension that's building, the more and more you're walking down the alley, was perfect. And you guys can't sit there and deny, oh, it sucks, it's trash. Why? Compared to today's standards? But just imagine when this game came out, it definitely left a footprint, or I should say a blueprint, when it came to making a true survival horror experience. You guys don't know nothing about video games, man. This game sucks, the graphics. And then you can see the images are becoming more grotesque, and more bloody, and more gory. So you're like, oh shit, you finally got to that part.
What's going on here?
This shit was scary. Like, I didn't even turn as quick as he did, but when I seen those enemies, I tried to run as fast as I could, bro. It was so scary, bro. I still get goosebumps from this part to this day. You know, even me being a grown man, I still get goosebumps about this. Not because of nostalgia, but just because of how well crafted they did this particular part in this game. Like, this was some of the most scariest shit. You guys don't know what a real survival horror experience is. You guys do not know. You guys think because a man with a fedora on his head is supposed to be scared, yeah, he can practically go through any other door, right? When in an original game, he was practically going through walls. But for some reason, since you're in a safe house, he can't get you. Are you serious, nigga? In Friday the 13th, it don't matter what door, what closet you in, Jason Voorhees still gonna get your ass. Okay, that nigga still gonna come and get you, regardless of what's in his way. You put a bear trap, oh, step in it, nigga, the nigga steps in it, and guess what? Kicks that shit right off his foot. Friday the 13th portrays a character like that better than the Resident Evil 2 remake, which built its whole foundation of being a survival horror game. How are you going to let a movie license game portray a character that's similar to Mr. X in a much better fashion when you're a video game company? That's embarrassing. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just keeping it 100. But you guys know damn well that that remake that you're playing is not a true survival horror experience because you don't feel helpless. You don't feel that. That's the feeling I had when I played Silent Hill growing up. That's the feeling that I have, and to a lot of people, you know, that don't know how to play it, they'll have that same feeling, because that's why they're like, I don't know where to go, it's so hard, all this fog. The helplessness. That's what made this game so engaging and so intimidating, and then the atmosphere, and then you realize some of these characters that are actually portrayed in this game have a lot to do with their personal life. It's amazing, bro. I'm telling you, Silent Hill to this day will always, in my opinion, be better than Resident Evil 2. Especially that garbage-ass remake. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Because I'm going to go play me a real survival horror game. Not X gonna give it to you. It's so funny how they took a terrible song from DMX and made the shit relevant because of a garbage-ass character they got in the game. Wow. Yeah, he's going to give it to you, right? Is that why you're playing that type of music? Last time I checked, there ain't nothing intimidating about DMX. The fuck out of here? Shit. Fucking bullshit.